guys?
It's been a good week. I feel like I've mentioned to you all past several weeks. I like the way our players have prepared. I think they've had a greater sense of urgency, understanding the little things, the details that it takes to be successful. Guys are excited, and been a solid week.
You talked a lot about cleaning up details. What are some of the smaller things you guys are really, made efforts or seen improvements in cleaning up this week?
Well, you've been there, right? It's try not to step on someone's foot, have bad snaps, drop passes, efficient routes, a lot of things. And I'm being sarcastic, but just there's many things each game where we need to improve on, offensively, defensively, special teams, and to even things you all don't see. The big things everybody sees, but there's a lot of little things that we see, and when we watch film, and there's plenty to correct.
A lot of talk about the noon start. You've already had a couple of noon starts this year. Does that 11 a.m. I guess for Randy?
Yeah.
Does that help you at all going into Saturday?
At least we've been through it. As I mentioned, week 3, I guess we had already played at 11. At noon, 11, 7. Now another noon. So we've been through our routine. It changes just briefly on how we do our meetings between Friday and Saturday. But the team is prepared. They're ready to go, and they're up there watching film right now as a group on both sides. And so yeah, we've been through it. Hopefully it helps.
Almost to a man, you guys told us this week that they kind of like the fact you just get up and have a game to play. You don't have to sit around.
Yeah. That's how some people feel and some players feel. And for coaches, sometimes it's no different. We don't have much say in that. And so the fact that, we're spread out across the board, it is what it is. You know what I'm going to say. Tee it up and play wherever, whenever. And we have to be ready to go. But for the players, I do think it helps them. It's hard just sitting around waiting around all day long on Saturday. We have our meetings, we have walkthroughs, we have things we go through, but they had been through it enough through the week. Like, at some point, it's kind of nice waking up, having a brief meeting, having our pregame meal, and rolling, So, again, it was a really early start last week for us with an 11 o'clock, and our guys were ready to play. And hopefully we'll wake up with that same mentality. I don't think it should be hard to get us motivated to play this game.
Brad talked about the 2 running backs, obviously ETN is explosive. How is your front 7 really embracing the challenge?
It's always going to be like that. It's going to be tough. It's going to be physical. Florida wants to be physical. They're plenty explosive. Their running backs are dynamic, but it starts with a powerful running game. And much like our offense, we want to run the ball and then obviously slip in some play action and boots and try to create some explosives off of it. They're committed to running the ball.
Mark, how did Kenneth and Josh progress this week?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
As close as you can get in today's college football, is this kind of like an old school blocking and tackling?
Yeah.
Kind of matchup?
Yeah, I think it is. I think, not much has changed. When I said 11 years ago, I said it's a line of scrimmage game. And it's still a line of scrimmage game. We all know that you need to create explosive plays and get the ball in the end zone. I think we've done a nice job of that this year of creating explosives. As we mentioned earlier, you need to be more consistent at times, but we have created explosives. But it still comes down to being a physical football team.
Speaking of line of scrimmage, what have you seen from Keyshawn as he's progressed and become more comfortable with what you guys are asking?
Experience, playing time experience, getting adjusted to the SEC. He works at it. He's taking the coaching and he's getting better.
Marco, talking with Shane Matthews this morning, he said that he met you a couple of years ago down on the beach with, as he put it, the Stoops boys with Coach Spurrier. Coach Spurrier. What's it like when the Stoops boys get together down in Florida?
Yeah,
he described you as a good dude.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. He's a good dude too. It's been a minute since we gathered down there what they call Gator Beach, because it's pretty close over there to Gainesville, where a lot of the Gator coaches and Bob, of course, has a place down there and coach, but it's been a few years since we've all met up down there, but always a good time.
Facing a really strong, athletic, fast team like Florida, has there been an extra emphasis on technique and correct form and everything this week?
Yeah, I mean, every week. I mean, we're really, no matter who we're playing, we're really out here competing against ourselves every day, trying to get better. And I know you hear that every week, but it's the truth. I mean, it's a fundamental game. Yes, there's, strategy involved and all those things, but it's a fundamental game.